You talking to me?
It's gonna be legendary.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ho, 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 ho.
They're here. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
You're listening to Natalie Lipka and Wayne Frazier on Hollywood Close-Up.
Can't stand another day of rain. It's my turn to shine. Take my troubles and the pain and leave it all behind. Got a broken home, broken dreams, friends I can't fix. I've been down so long it's hard to break. Can't take much more of this. I'm gonna rise to a higher place, climb up that mountain face. I'm getting ready to fly.
It's Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Natalie Lipka.
And I'm Wayne Frazier.
And we are two actors talking our way to the top. Please make sure to check us out at natalieandwayne.com, on Twitter and Instagram at Natalie and Wayne, and maybe subscribe on iTunes.
Yeah, why not? What the heck? Why not? And, our music is new this weekend. It is by the OC9 Music Group. Check them out at oc9musicgroup.com. Love that stuff.
Yeah, Bev and Cliff Nelson, who are going to actually be on the show in a couple weeks.
That is correct.
Can't wait for that.
That'll be fun. So, yeah, check out their music. Also, we have a great guest today, comedian, actress. Oh, my gosh. She's
so funny. She's so funny.
Hilarious. Mischa McCortney is going to be here today.
That's such a great name.
I love that.
Mischa McCortney.
It's a great acting name, don't you think?
I think so.
Mischa McCortney in The Mischa McCortney Show.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Starring Mischa McCortney as Mischa McCortney. Anyway, she'll be coming. So we'll be laughing a lot
That'll
later.
be a big stretch for her.
Yes. And,
Rena Marie is here.
Engineer.
Hi. I'm a little stuffy today.
Oh.
My nose is stuffy because I'm getting over a cold.
Gosh darn
Oh my
it.
gosh. You get it. You sound like Felix Unger from The Odd Couple.
Aw.
I'm trying. I'm getting over a cold. I'm stuffy today.
Stop. Okay, kids. Let's.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Let's stop that.
All right.
But
Wayne.
All right. I'm sorry.
He's playful
are
today.
you sure? Because it's going to happen one more time.
No,
so you
it's
might as
not.
well wait for it.
I promise I'm not going to do it again. I won't.
Okay.
Do it, Wayne. Do it.
I won't do it.
No, he's going to do it as soon as I start talking about something.
I promise I won't.
Can you mute his mic until later?
I promise I will not.
JK.
All right.
Anyway, he's getting ready.
No,
Stop.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I know. Anyway. So what's happening?
Well, we had fun yesterday.
We did have fun yesterday.
We got to do an amazing red carpet event.
Mm-hmm. It was for the AA4K Studios student short film premiere.
Right.
And it was down in the OC at the San Juan Capistrano Theater, Regency Theater. And yeah, Wayne and I got to be on the red carpet and asking all these amazing kids questions about.
Yeah, kids age from, like I say, about, 6 or 7 to about 14 or 15.
Wow.
And there's 3 different films, short films that they did. What it basically is AA4K, if I'm correct, Natalie, is Brian Stevens and Stephen, say his name right, Rago?
I thought it began with a Z.
Zago. No, it's a Z.
Yeah.
Zago. Sorry, Steve.
Can we take that back?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not the first person to.
Yeah. Well, he produces, and Brian is the acting instructor.
Yeah. And so basically they're in this 5-month program where the kids work on their acting and Brian teaches them, everything for auditioning and things like that. And then the 5-month cycle ends with this short film premiere. So they work on a film during this class, and then they even learn how to act in the film, but then also different jobs that go within the crew and things like that.
Wow.
And Yeah, and then they have this huge premiere at this Regency Theater in San Juan Capistrano, and they get to see their films on the big screen.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
And it's amazing. It's such an amazing program, and the kids are there with their families. And even this year, some of the kids helped write the films because Brian is the one who writes and directs the films there. And they were...
Boy, oh boy, so they're just starting those kids early.
Yeah.
Teaching them all the ropes.
Yeah.
All the ropes, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so they're really very talented, and it was such a great time. So thank you to Brian Stevens for having us there. We actually did the event back in February as well when they had their last premiere. So it was great to be back with them, and they have a great crew that comes in.
Yeah, big shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Camera and lighting and making us look, that much better.
Yes.
Good.
I waited. No, it was amazing, and thank you guys.
Oh, I forgot about that already.
She's
Is that what that was?
already moved
I thought that was just a noise you were making.
Callback didn't work.
Oopsies.
Let me give you a camera.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello, this is your timing.
Callback.
You're off.
And making
I'm just kidding.
faces. Making faces on Facebook like...
You're redefining Facebook. You're making faces on Facebook.
Nah. Anyway, that was great, and thank you guys. Fantastic. And I believe it's time for some Natalie Lipka's social media moment.
Oh, I think it is. Let's go see her.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I'm
is.
here.
There you
so,
are.
I noticed this week, #fairness for casting.
It's going to mess with your music.
Wow, Wayne.
Nah. Sorry.
Okay, so.
And scene.
All right, I noticed this week, #fairness for casting. On social media, it is to help support casting directors, specifically those who work on the Broadway productions. And I was checking out their Facebook page. You can check them out at Fairness for Casting. Broadway producers just celebrated their highest grossing season in Broadway history. And casting directors who find the talent basically are left without basic workplace benefits. And so the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Local 817, which represents casting directors for film and television, has asked the Broadway producers to sit down and negotiate, and the producers have ignored the request to address the fairness for casting directors and their families. So everyone is posting on social media. They ask you to post with #fairness for casting. You can go on their website, fairnessforcasting.com, and get a picture and get a sign and then take a picture with the sign and post it to social media. So I think Wayne and I were going to get on that after this episode.
That's awesome, yeah.
Because we support you, casting directors, and we want the fairness for you, for sure. And also, I was reading, I was talking last week about Instagram versus Snapchat, and then this week I was reading about how Facebook as a whole versus Snapchat, they are battling for the smartphone camera. And the urgency felt by both Snap and Facebook is in part driven by how smartphone cameras are becoming central to the way users engage with their handsets. So I just think it's interesting. It just seems to be this battle with Snapchat all the time. And Facebook has a lot of great apps that, fall under their umbrella. So I think they're saying that Facebook's winning the race right now, but we'll see what happens. And also, past musical guests, Ithaca the band, posted on their Facebook page the brand new music video for their song Easy Come, Easy Go. You can watch it on YouTube. And it's really great. It's directed by Sonia Isabella, an amazing director that Wayne and I have had the pleasure of working with. So make sure to check that out, Ithaca the band, their new video on YouTube. And that's my little social media moment.
Well, that was fantastic.
Very nice.
Thanks, Wayne.
Yeah, it was really good.
You're great.
Back at you. And now it's time for some not so quick and quirky news with Wayne Frazier.
Charlie Brown.
See, it's not so easy working the buttons.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Just messing with you. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I didn't know how it feels.
Now,
listen,
children.
I know, for heaven's sakes.
children.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, we got to get the show going on here. A huge win for DC Comics over the weekend. The Patty Jenkins-directed Wonder Woman film lassoed up a whopping $103 million at the domestic box office. Jenkins, guys, is the first female director to open a movie over $100 million.
Woohoo!
Congrats to her,
That's
man.
awesome.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She's a Wonder Woman.
There she
she
is.
is.
Yep, love it. So the Ariana Grande benefit concert from Manchester happened Sunday over this past weekend. The show brought in $13 million of money and relief to Manchester.
Wow.
That's so good to hear.
Had some guests like Justin Bieber and Coldplay and all that. And I think Miley Cyrus was there. So great for that. And congratulations for them making that money for relief.
Yeah.
And finally, Tom Cruise's The Mummy opens this weekend. And according to Variety.com, ads for the movie are very high. Ads that is money ads, not ads like, to say, hey, the movie's out there.
Oh.
It's money. They spend a lot of money to promote this, and we'll see what happens. I don't have the correct figures here, but we will see how it does against Patty Jenkins and Wonder Woman this weekend.
Woman.
The blockbuster season has begun. So that's all I got for Quick and Quirky. For Hollywood Close-Up, I'm Wayne Frazier.
And I'm Natalie Lipka. We'll be right back with actress Mischa McCortney.
I woke up reaching for his hand. That's when reality sank in. It's debilitating. Yeah, and I would try to explain, but only he would understand. I'm trying to keep it all together, but I can't, judging by the way I feel. Though I don't think I ever will. That's the high cost of loving. It's learning how to live a life without it. And you know you've done it right when you can't sleep at night. Pain and loss, that's the high cost of living. Had our whole lives mapped out, but that's all gone now. It's paralyzing. I'm down on my knees and crying. But I heard once, somewhere at the end, the hurt is equal to how much you care. I must have loved him well, 'cause I'm going through hell, and that's the high cost of loving. Yeah, it's learning how to live a life without him. And you know you've done it right when you can't sleep at night. Pain and loss, that's the high.
All right, welcome back to Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Wayne Frazier.
And I'm Natalie Lipka.
And my gosh, our guest today is she's a working actor, writer, stand-up comic out here in sunny California. She can be seen quite often with some hilarious sketches on funnyordie.com. She is one of two co-creators of the sketch comedy troupe Dropouts Comedy. A great friend, a peer, love her to death. This is Mischa McCortney on the show, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Of course. How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look all summer-esque.
Right?
Yeah.
Despite the overcast.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Little June gloom happening.
Yeah.
The June gloom.
June gloom.
It's always fun.
We have to have fun things to say
Yeah.
about our grayness out there. But anyway, we're happy to have you here. You're a very busy lady.
Yes, a little anxiety, a little sketch comedy.
Yeah.
know?
So what's been going on? You've been doing a lot of stand-up comedy lately.
Yes, I have focused, I would say, most on that lately. So, it's hard to balance. Like I realize Dropouts Comedy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm like, we need to get another sketch out. I've been focusing too much on stand-up, and then we'll do a sketch, and I'm like, I haven't written anything new.
Right.
But yeah,
Isn't that
busy.
it's one of the hardest things to do is kind of multitask in this business. You know,
So hard.
Yeah, because you get you start you don't want to put all the eggs in one basket. Then but then you get to spread yourself out, but you don't want to spread yourself out too thin.
Right. So
You know?
it's what do you do? And then once you realize something's not for you, it's almost a relief. Like you're like, oh, thank God I don't like that anymore.
Right. I can push that off, and then you find something new. That fills that spot so quickly.
Right. And then you're just back to being overwhelmed.
Oh, it's a process here, always. But
damn actors, damn us.
Going back to your stand-up, you're performing June 8th at Flappers with past guest Justin Foster.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was on the show, wasn't he?
That's
So
correct.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
He's super funny.
He is super funny.
And
9:30.
9:30
June 8th. Yeah.
Flappers in Burbank, right? And can we find everything of your different why can't I speak? I was going to say your different comedy routines.
You see, Natalie.
Your shows. Do you have that on your website? Or how do we find
Currently, I don't. I post it. I post it on Instagram. I post it on Twitter, on Facebook.
Are you a big social media person? What do you? I mean, and if so, how do you feel about this? Cause we talk to our people all the time about our listeners all the time about having social media is such a big thing to get your name and all that out there. Are you a big social media person?
Can I be? Is this a safe space?
Yes. Whatever you say here stays here.
Nobody
on Facebook Live.
On Facebook Live, nobody.
Don't worry, it's just our friends on Facebook.
Nice. I feel like we're in a dungeon.
It's a supportive room.
Yeah, no, we won't tell anybody. Whatever you say in this room.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. We're in the circle of silence. The bubble of silence right now.
The bubble. I do. I go back and forth with how much effort I put into it. I kind of hate it a lot of the time. Like I just read today that Kate McKinnon doesn't have any social media. She doesn't want to put herself out there, like have anybody assume anything or her say something wrong or
Right.
And I'm like, wow, how nice is that? But I don't know if that was something she always did or if that's something new or not.
Well, that's the thing, though. She's already established.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say it seems to be working for her.
But so I don't know. Like, did she always?
I don't know.
Stay away from social media.
You know what?
Let's find out.
Let's just Google that while we chat, right?
There we go.
Because it's like a smartphone, but not a phone. It's like a Mac. So she's going to Google it. Google.
I think the thing with social media is it's balance, right? So it's so easy to be focused on it and start doing it the right way and posting a lot and then all of a sudden I'm on there all day.
Right.
And I don't know if I'm really a human anymore.
Because we get consumed with it.
Right. And it feels so unhealthy.
I know what you mean. It's like and you're constantly checking the phone. I mean, it's like this addiction now.
Right.
And I'm as guilty as anybody because all the time I'm constantly going, well, did I miss a message? And I'm like,
right.
It never used to be that way.
Right.
I know, and yeah, I pick up my phone and I check Twitter and I check Instagram and I check Facebook, and then I remember what I was supposed to go on my phone for.
Right.
After that, but trying to get better. Wayne and I recently did the social media rockstar challenge with our past guest Heidi Dean, and she helps you manage that time better.
Okay.
So now I'm teaching myself to only go on when I say I'm going to, I set aside that time as opposed to checking all the time.
That's okay. That's
I'm
very
trying.
smart. You're like, okay, so at 9 a.m. from this time to this time, I go on.
Right.
And, okay.
Yeah, and it seems to, I've noticed that too, like since we took that class with her, it seems to help out a lot as far as still being so glued to the damn phone all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, but you're posting your stuff on social media so we know when to find you. So everyone needs to follow you.
I still do it.
So that's good.
Right.
And then I bet that you then, of course, you have your videos on Funny or Die and YouTube.
And generally my website. Yeah, I don't always put all of them up, but they're up there. All of them are on Funny or Die and YouTube. But we mostly promote the Funny or Die. I don't know why, but again, it's that do you focus in one direction or do you post everything and then you get less hits on one or the other or
Right, and I think YouTube is broad, which is amazing, and they have everything on there, whereas Funny or Die, you're going there for comedy.
Right.
So, and your stuff's hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
So it makes sense that it would be there. And now, how did you start Dropouts Comedy?
Gosh, I think when I first moved to LA, I knew a couple different sketch groups. and all I wanted was somebody to ask me to be in a sketch group, and
All I wanted, nothing more in life.
That was my dream.
Please, put me in a sketch group, please.
And then didn't happen. And then had a boyfriend, and he was funny. He is funny. I have the same boyfriend. This is all past tense.
He was funny then. He's funny now.
It's still funny.
And we went to the old Best Buy and bought a camera and some sound shenanigans, and filmed our first couple sketches, and then just kept going. We took a long break at one point, and then people, not even meaning to, just because you get busy with something else. And people would ask about them, and when your next sketch is coming out, we're like, "Whoa, people like these!"
Awesome.
And then we've had people reach out and be like, "Hey, I'm really interested in being in one."
Right.
And it was
that
just
the best.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh wow, like you actually, and these are enjoyable."
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you guys write them and then put them together, and that's awesome.
Do you write together?
Yes and no. Like we have a pilot together. We have a second pilot together. Sometimes we write together. Sometimes I do lots of writing, and then we'll get together later and go over what I've written, and vice versa.
Okay.
So I kind of work better, like keeping myself in a little
bubble.
Yes, in
Kinda
a little
like the bubble.
bubble.
We're in the bubble
in this
here.
bubble.
All about the bubble.
This is the quiet
Today is
bubble.
the bubble session.
Yeah.
Hashtag bubble session.
Yeah.
Did you take classes and stuff to learn sketch writing, or are you doing that as we speak? Not as we speak.
Right
weird.
now,
Past
actually, I'm doing an online course on my phone, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the interview.
You just
if you don't mind.
just submitted my sketch.
Pardon me while I knock out a couple of frames of lines here.
Sketches, no. I'm still open to the possibility of taking a sketch class.
If someone wants to ask her to be in a sketch
Somebody would
class,
just ask me.
now you're going to start your own sketch class.
Somebody please help me with a sketch class. I must have this.
I did though. I wrote, it's like a horrible feature. And then I took a couple writing classes, no sketch class, but like at Second City, I took a pilot class and random writing classes. I took a writing class at the JC with an instructor that just told me stories about his encounters in life. I don't think I learned anything.
Except you wrote a script about it.
Right. But no, I mean, I watch a lot of sketches, but no, I haven't taken a class.
No. Well, it's funny what you're producing out there. It's naturally funny then, because it's really good stuff you're putting.
Thank you.
And I think you guys have a good chemistry.
Hopefully it lasts. So far, so good.
You heard it here first.
This is my public breakup.
No, sorry, buddy. So it must be kind of. Is it a little bit rough living and working together?
No, it's I was trying to think of a joke, and I realized I just sounded like I'm lying. No, it's great. No, it's great. He's very patient. I'm a bit controlling.
No.
No,
No.
not me. So he's really good about it. I don't know who else I could work with, because I'm like, no, mine, my idea. And, occasionally he's like, I have some thoughts, and I'm like really trying hard. All right, give them to me. Like, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's also very funny. I just mean that he handles my controlling.
Right.
Ness.
good.
Wholeheartedly.
Good.
Yes.
Swimming.
And I'm not proud of it. I'm just.
Well, somebody's got to be in charge.
Now, how do
You
you
know?
find the balance, as Wayne was saying, about living and working together? Is it just blend together, or do you set aside time?
For a while we had a day that we're going to do sketches on this day. And then we realized we also need a day to just be human beings.
Very important.
We've talked
Right.
about that.
And
yeah.
so that kind of became like, well, let's like Sundays. We're like, Sundays needs to be like, we connect, we get, just be normal.
It's your date day.
Yes. So now it's more figuring out when we have time to make something.
Yeah.
And I mean, all day long, we're walking our dog, and I'm like, I got an idea. I mean, that's constant. And we're now also in pre-production. A pair of writers wrote a pilot. Well, and now it's turned into a feature about a band, a duo, girlfriend boyfriend, who put some music up on YouTube, and then they start getting all these subscribers, and then the music industry takes them into this whole other world. And they wanted us to be in it, so we're now in that process. And so once again, we're like, it's just like we're just constantly working on stuff together.
Right.
But yeah, we do really work very well together. And he obviously is super funny. And,
Right.
And so I'm always like, gosh.
It's super important.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you find that when you're doing stand-up and I've watched a lot of stand-up, and I watch some people that are just starting and just trying, and I watch seasoned professionals like yourself, and do you find it very therapeutic? Or because some of these ones that are on there are wow, they should go see a doctor. I mean, seriously, they are just a freaking mess.
Yeah.
Do you find it more like therapeutic for you in a way of not like you're just getting everything out, but is your what is your comedy?
It's comedy itself being therapeutic?
Yeah.
Yes, I do, actually. I didn't even realize that until you know this. A few months back, I felt like there was a young woman who was flirting with my man. And
wait a minute.
Yeah. And I just, for the first time, there's all these thoughts, these feelings we have that we don't want to talk about because they're not, it's not our perfection, like the ugly thoughts we have. And instead of hiding anything, I'm like, I'm gonna write about this. And I just allowed myself to get a little crazy with it.
Yeah.
And by the time I was done working out, I mean, it took like a month of, reworking it, obviously, because it doesn't work perfect the first time. And I love the bit. I'm completely over the incident, And there was no incident.
Right.
But just over somebody.
Or was there?
Or where's the? I want control of the sound effects. The bum bum.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Just keep that
going. But yeah, so it is very therapeutic in that way. And then on the flip side, there's lots of things that I don't want to talk about when things are very emotional. And some comics are like, oh no, this is the perfect time. Yeah, talk about your dead aunt. This is great. And I'm like, no, that's not. There's nothing funny there for me. But what's therapeutic for someone?
Right.
For the other person.
I just hearing some of these, I really feel like they should just be going to see a psychologist, not
right, like don't give it all.
Yeah, every little public thing, and then and some stuff gets really just raunch.
It's still got to be funny.
Yeah,
I think they forget that.
Yeah, you're not up there to do a session. You're to do that, sit on the couch and get the take notes. I don't know, but I'm glad that your comedy is very grounded and sincere. It's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah, very funny lady.
Good stuff. And the time always goes by so fast here on Hollywood Close
Up. Oh my goodness, has it gone?
It is almost there. We're going to play a little game with you, but first I do want to let you know I found on Facebook at Kate McKinnon SNL.
Okay.
Now, but who knows if that's hers or not? It is. But she does have over 42,000 likes, and it's all SNL stuff posted. I don't know if it's all. I didn't look at all of it, but the first stuff, and it's from 2016.
Wow. See, I brought fake news with me today.
Not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily.
Maybe.
Well, the thing is,
I'll give her a call.
She could have a publicist or something.
Bring her on the show with you next time as well.
What if her personal assistant is doing the PR for her?
Right, and this looks like it's strictly for, like I said, SNL, so she's not posting personal things.
Right.
So it's there, but it's not a personal, where she's talking about things that she's doing. So,
do you think when we are all like superstars that you'll still you guys will still social media a lot, or will it kind of calm down? Do you think you'll hire somebody to do it, or what do you think?
I don't think I would. like to me, it ungrounds me. And I would love to be without it. But then again, I do have fun on it.
Yeah,
so
it can be fun.
If it was just for the sake of taking a silly picture and posting it and connecting with friends that you don't get to see every day, then there's that part is really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, to have somebody work for you to post your stuff, like go see Misha's show or go see Natalie's play or whatever, would be a lot better.
Right. Yeah, maybe have somebody else do the serious stuff, the business stuff, and you get to do
just
the fun.
check in.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, this is going to have to be a speed round.
Speed round.
Okay.
Hollywood Close-Up's quick and quirky game. Just answer a couple questions, and that's it. Okay, so who are your ideal TV parents?
Faster!
Tim Allen.
I love
it. Meryl Streep.
Ooh, yes! Can't wait to see that household. Beer or wine?
A little mixture.
So that's
a little Cabernet.
You say yes.
Yes, which
yes,
I've actually had a Cabernet. Craftsman makes a Cabernet.
A
Cabernet.
There really is that?
There really is one.
Interesting.
So I can't take credit for that. I got to give a shout out to Craftsman beer.
Sounds good.
If you can we take that out? Because if we want Craftsman to sponsor the show, it's not going to happen now.
It just doesn't sound delicious.
Okay. If you were a Muppet, which one would you be?
The pink one. I don't know the Muppets.
Yeah, there's a pink one, like the pig.
Oh, Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy?
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
Perfect. And final question on Hollywood Close-Up's quick and quirky game: what's your favorite podcast you're on right now?
Oh my goodness, Hollywood Close-Up.
You heard it here.
Well, you are quite wonderful. Thank
you guys
so much.
are so wonderful. Thank you.
Would you come back and visit?
Would you have me?
Maybe. Only if we're in the bubble, though.
We know that we have to ask her.
Listen,
I'm just knocking on the door tomorrow morning.
Every week, she's just outside the door waiting. Maybe they'll let me be in this show.
Maybe they'll ask me this week.
Maybe I can do this. Listen, man, thank you so much for everything. June 8th at Flappers in Burbank, California. Check out her show. This lady's hilarious. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Mischa McCortney, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And a special thanks to Rena Marie, the network studios, and all of our listeners out there.
Absolutely. And please remember, cancer has affected so many of our lives, and you can help by donating to cancerresearch.org and the LLS Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Please, let's end this disease once and for all, people.
Yes, and don't forget to check out Bev and Cliff Nelson with the OC9 Music Group at theoc9musicgroup.com. And you can catch up on past episodes. And we'll be back next week, NatalieandWayne.com. For Hollywood Close-Up, I'm Natalie Lipka.
And I'm Wayne Frazier. Until the next one.
Peace.
You've been listening to Hollywood Close-Up with Wayne Frazier and Natalie Lipka. Be sure to visit NatalieandWayne.com for past episodes as well as information on future ones. Also, be sure to rate and comment about the show in iTunes. Until next time, bye-bye.